The school says it happened near campus yesterday morning about 7:30. They say 2 female students were assaulted near an auto shop on Kipapa Drive. The students were not seriously hurt. The suspect is described as a man in his early 20s with short black hair, a mustache, and he was wearing red Star Wars pajamas. Call Honolulu Police if you have any information.
Honolulu Police are looking for 2 suspects following the kidnapping of 2 children in Mililani. Police say the children, ages 4 and 14, were in a car that was stolen. We learned this happened outside the Mililani theaters just before midnight last night. The car was found about 35 minutes later, abandoned in Haleiwa. The children were still inside and were not injured. Police say the suspects are a male and female.
Good morning. That's right. Well, we are at the Waipio Gardens apartment. As right now, the scene has cleared up pretty much. As you could see, homicide investigators have now gone, but we did see 1 police unit parked inside these apartments. Now, we are able to confirm that homicide investigators were here last night around 10 p.m. And we also know that this happened late last night, and there was an arrest a few blocks down. And this arrest now, it was at the Inspired Church, and we're not able to confirm if that arrest was connected at all to this investigation happening at the Waipio Gardens apartment. But we do know at least 3 blocks down, there was a man arrested over at the Inspired Church. Again, we're working to confirm if this is at all any connected with that homicide investigation. But as we know right now, that scene has pretty much cleared, except for 1 police unit that's parked inside the apartments here, and we'll continue to work to bring you the latest. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and send it back to you.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we've been up here just off of Kamehameha Highway all morning long. It's the Green World Coffee Farm. It's just a small little triangle. I'll step out of the way and you can see the tow truck that is on the scene. The good news is shortly before 5:30 this morning, Honolulu Police were able to reopen this small stretch of Kamehameha Highway. It's a single car crash. Now, police telling us that the car was headed in the northbound direction along Kamehameha Highway. It's kind of difficult to make out, but you can see just the damage that was done. We've been out here now throughout the morning, and we've seen police officers that have been collecting a number of the different debris that's sort of fallen off of this car after the crash. You can see the fence that was broken and some of the weeds that were knocked down after this car crashed through here. We can tell you this, it was a single car crash with just 1 occupant. Our understanding is that occupant has been sent to the hospital in critical condition. Now, as we find out more throughout the morning, we'll of course keep you updated on Wake Up Today, keeping you updated not only on air but online as well at KHON2.com. But you can see the tow truck on the scene here at the Green Coffee Farm and working to get this car removed. And again, shortly before 5:30, just about 5:25 this morning, Kamehameha Highway opened up in both directions, so that's the good news if you're making...
Police arrested a 21-year-old man on suspicion of murder last night. Officers were called to an apartment complex in Ojai Place in Wahiawase around 6. They say a 45-year-old man had been stabbed. He was taken to the hospital where he died. His name has not been released. Police say that the suspect later returned to the scene. Officers arrested Kai De La Cruz for murder. Charges are pending.